Hey everybody, welcome back. We are in the descent into Princess Juliana Airport right now, the American Airlines 737. And you might think this is a pretty normal, daily type flight down to Princess Juliana. What's so interesting? Well, what's so interesting is that today the winds at Princess Juliana are 270 at 12, which means we are going to be making a runway 28 approach. Now this is live weather, this is actually happening. And I've been watching Princess Juliana's webcam all day long. There's a really great webcam, a couple of good webcams there, but one in particular, it's free. And come to think of it, I pay for the other one. I was looking at the free one, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, you can see right now the winds up here are 341 at 34. Which is not unusual. It's usually a tailwind on the way down. Yeah, the surface winds are out of the west today. I noticed I was going to do a flight down to St. Lucia just because it's a place I haven't flown into all that often. And I checked the winds and it was saying, runway 28 approach. And I thought to myself, well, geez, that sounds like fun. So I'm going to make if I'm going to do an unusual approach today, let me, where can I perhaps go, to see something that I normally don't see. And I looked at Aruba, I looked at St. Kitts, and then I thought to myself, dope. The only one to choose right here is Princess Juliana. So there is no runway 28 approach in Princess Juliana, so it's a visual approach. So it's going to be yours truly, just hand flying this thing in, and been watching on the webcam. There was a number of diversions. JetBlue diverted, American Airlines, one of the two American Airlines flights diverted. Air France diverted to Guadeloupe. KLM made the landing, greased it on, landing 28, or landing 10 rather. He landed 10. So what the story is that most airlines, they don't, per their standard operating procedures, they will not accept anything more than a 10 knot tailwind. And it's it's their choice. It's not anything that's written in stone. But Spirit made the 28 landing today. There was a Gulfstream G5 made the 28 landing today. There was, who else did it? But anyway, it's definitely an unusual, wind event here in the Caribbean, and I've only landed 28 in the sim maybe twice, 3 times, in any airplane. Never mind the 737. So definitely should be interesting. There's nothing really to set up. I mean, I've got my usual range ring set up. I've got the landing calculations. This is the new beta that just came out today, 137 or 138.11. So 1.38.11. And the good folks at Asobo have done me the favor once again of downgrading my DLSS file. And you can see, so anybody who thinks the DLSS file doesn't make any difference, I mean, look at this ghosting right here. That number's barely even moving, and it's ghosting. Watch the screen when I zoom in and out. Watch this. See how long it took for the range rings to go away? Watch again. So, if you don't think that the DLSS file makes a difference, it absolutely does. So let me get my fidgeting done here. Boy, this is. I mean, I'm nervous hand flying this. I'll be honest, I'm nervous just kicking off the autopilot at 10 miles and hand flying this thing in. Never mind flying it downwind in a you know, an approach, you know, like this one. I mean, this is an approach unlike any other, really. So I didn't know that any jets would do this, but I looked online and there was a couple. It was really interesting, actually. There were a couple. There were a couple. .207. Okay. There were a couple videos. Of people that did it, and one guy chimed in. He was actually the pilot. He was the actual guy who flew the approach, which is pretty wild. Who had actually flown the approach that was on the video, was what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna slow down way early, like right now, early. Slow down to our up speed right now. Princess Juliana traffic, American 1136. We are 5 miles from Elora. We're going to be making a left downwind approach to runway 28, Princess Juliana. Flaps. Flaps 5. When I say I'm slowing down way early, I'm slowing down way early. honestly don't know how this is gonna work. Just gonna arm the speed brake there. And Juliana traffic, American 1136 will run on about a 14-mile final. For 10, we're going to be sidestepping and making a visual approach to runway 28. Princess Juliana. I go gear down, laps 15. Traffic American 1136. We are 10 miles west of the field. Inbound, we'll be making a left downwind for runway 28. Straight. Alright, here we go. Flaps 30. Alright, gear down, 3 green, flaps are set. Auto brakes are set. Speed brake is armed. Lights are on. Engine starters are continuous. Heading select mode here. Okay. Actually relatively happy with this. Princess Juliana traffic, American 1136, left downwind, runway 28, Princess Juliana.
$1,000. Terrain, pull up. $500. Terrain, pull up. $400. $300. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good either. Eh. I don't know. I'll take it. I mean, the initial touchdown is, you know, when I got to, when I was just coming around the bend there, Juliana traffic, American 1136 is clear, runway 28. That's just Juliana. I was pretty pleased, really. And all I was keeping an eye on was my airspeed and my vertical speed. And I don't know if I just maybe got a little sloppy there.
Sorry sir, I didn't see that you are vacating over here, so push back now out of stand Alpha 2.
Roger, American 1136, I'm holding short. You just do what you have to do. I'll be patient here.
Yeah, it should be fine over there. Thank you very much.
No problem. Had to land 2-8 because of the wind, so it was a little bit different getting off the runway.
Yeah, the wind is very crazy today.
You departing 2-8?
Eva.
Yeah, have a good flight.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I mean, I was pretty pleased. For a lot of the approach. You know, it could have gone better, but at the same time, I'm not at all dissatisfied with how it came out. Take a real quick look here. My initial touchdown. Well, no, I didn't bounce. Touchdown at 79 feet per minute. So it never bounced. I just must have rode a wheelie for a long time. Yeah. Touchdown at 79 feet per minute, only 1 degree of bank. So I mean, honestly, that's, geez, I would give myself a little more credit. That was pretty darn impressive then. I was pleased with it. I mean, I really was. I was happy. You know, considering the task and the trick really for me.
Martin traffic, Musketeer 455, taxiing to holding point runway 28 via Echo and backtrack runway 28.
The trick in my mind was to get configured very, very early, and then let the systems tell me what the correct power setting was going to be for maintaining level flight at 150 knots in the landing configuration. And then all you have to do from there is just use the energy you've got. You know, there was one point where we were just coming over the harbor, and everything was looking good, and then it flattened out, and I noticed that right away and just pushed the nose down. So all things considered, pretty cool. Pretty cool approach, pretty cool landing. So I have to now update my DLSS file again, which fortunately only takes 2 seconds. And then we are good to go. Take Alpha 2. Alpha 2 is a little, I like Alpha 2 better than Alpha 1. Alpha 1, or Alpha 3 rather than Alpha 4. Simply because Alpha 4 you makes pushback a little trickier. So a good flight today, one of my better 737 landings. Which is going to be nullified if I slam the airplane into the terminal building here. So there we go, folks. We are here in Princess Juliana. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you again next time.